Yo, it's Taxi Guy, obviously. Thanks for clicking on my video. Wrong light. Look at this puzzle I'm doing right here. Yeah. Boy, that's going to be quite the challenge. It's a panoramic puzzle, too. It's one of my first ones. But anyway. Just a random vlog tonight. Feeling pretty good. I know I've not been posting much, but, life goes on life terms, right? I think, I want to talk to you tonight about staying positive. Because we all know in this world nowadays, it's pretty hard to stay positive. I admit, I said since I had my heart surgery that, everything has changed for me. New outlook on life. But yeah, there's still some days, where it's like dragging a shovel through mud, You know what I think the main problem is? And this might get ruffle some feathers, but, and excuse my language on this, right ahead of time, this ain't like me anymore. But it's all that goddamn social media. Yes, I said it. That goddamn social media. That's what does it. I got a flip phone I went back to a flip phone actually, because I did have a smartphone at one point. And it's the best thing I ever did. When I go around some people and they say, hey, did you see this? Did you see this? It's like, no. You know what I noticed? How often do you guys get on your social media sites and it's positive? Not very often. It's people, I just don't understand people nowadays. It's almost like, you hear about a good story, but like I turn the radio on the way, in the morning sometimes, and they have this little segment, tell me something good, just kind of like, oh, this person helped this person, or this person took in a pet that was on its deathbed, and this person raised so much money for charity, something like that. Yeah, that might get 5, 10, 20 people, people's attention. But you talk about something negative, like Donald Trump, it's got millions of views. It's almost like people enjoy the negativity. And it's just sad, man. It's sad that people do that. They enjoy, not all people, obviously, but a vast majority, it seems like, enjoy negativity. You know what, guys? Honestly, if you really want to get, you want to get better and have a more better day, one of the main things I think you need to do, and this is just my opinion, is cut ties with social media. Like I said, I know YouTube is social media, but this is the closest. I'm talking like real personal stuff like that TikTok or Instagram. That's all useless to me. It's useless. If I'm going to invest my time in something, like what I'm doing now, because what I'm doing now, some people may listen, and it may actually, if it can help one person, then it's worth doing it. But somebody on TikTok doing a certain dance move or eating a frickin' Tide Pod, that's stupid. It's stupid. I'm sorry, but it is. Sorry, but not sorry. And the sad part is, young kids, they see that now and they follow that. Because it's usually, oh, well, if, I'm just using a name here, if LeBron James is doing it, then I got to do it too. Stuff like that. It's really sad. Honestly, I don't do social media because I was like that. I had it for a while, and then I was just like, you know what? This is just draining. It's mentally draining. Like I said, it's bad enough I hear it on the radio and see it on TV once in a while. That's half the reason I don't watch TV hardly anymore, unless it's like Netflix, because I just don't need to hear that garbage. You know? No wonder, now that I think about it, like when I walk around sometimes the people are just always pissed off or grumpy. You can't tell me that hasn't got something to do with it. It's like if somebody from, it's like, what am I trying to say? I'm like, if you post something on the internet and you get somebody from across the country that don't know you, who, and you have to read them comments and stuff. That's what social media does that I can't stand. I mean, my world's not always rainbows and unicorns, but I'll tell you what, I think what you guys need to do is cut ties with all the stuff that drains you. Now, I understand sometimes you can't. If you got an asshole for a boss or, something like that, that's a little different deal. But hey, even then, if you're not happy at your job, if you're not happy in your relationships, if you're not happy with, social media to me is the most easiest thing that you can cut out of your life that's mentally draining. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for it. I don't care. Like I said, I'm still playing a Nintendo 64 for God's sakes. That was in 1996. That should be obsolete. You know what? The nice thing is, I play like the PlayStation. I love the PlayStation, obviously. But it's almost like when I go back to that old stuff, it's hard for me to put it down again and go back to the new stuff because it puts me in a good mood. You know what I mean? My God, a cartridge-based system from the mid-90s makes me happy. But it works for me. So, yes, does social media sometimes have good things? Yes, it's not all bad. I can see like people wanting to connect with their families and stuff. But still, even then, it's like, you know what? If somebody really wants to know how I'm doing, pick up the damn telephone and call me. Why do I got to go on Facebook and post about my life when I'm just a call away? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's stupid. Trust me, anybody in my life that, I want anything to do with, they got my number. I don't need anything else than that. Social media to me is garbage. All it is, 95% of the time is, this is how, you know what? It's like, for an example, Joe Biden is my president. I don't like it, but what am I going to do about it? It is what it is. Me sitting here complaining the whole time, it's just draining me, I vent once in a while. See, there's a difference between venting and asphyxiating, or what am I trying to say? Like being obsessed with the subject. All these people that are obsessed with different subjects, like, oh my God, Hunter Biden did that. It's like, you know what? Does it affect the way you live? Why do you care? I know it's kind of the pot calling the kettle black because I have made a video about our president, how I think he's ill-equipped to handle this country. But I say what I got to say and I move on with my day. So guys, anyway, just a quick video, get update. And, yeah. Honestly, I think you need to cut ties with social media if you got it. I understand, like I said, YouTube, but just that negative stuff, like TikTok, Instagram. You know what? Some of my family members got on that stuff and now they're addicted to it. And it's like, oh my God. All it is this, TikTok this, Instagram this, Snapchat this, or whatever the hell it's called. It's like, has anybody remembered the days where we just pick up the phone and call people? I mean, just crazy. Anyway, guys, quick little rant, and hope you guys have a good night.